Batch 1.4, let's go! Let's go, welcome back gamers to another Honkai Star Rail video, and today we have two quests. And of course, we're not going to do the March quest first because...
Is this a letter?
Because we're going to do Jingliu's companion quest. A letter quietly lies on the table in the passenger car. Judging from its texture and style, it's from the Shenzhou. On the paper, names of the sender and recipient are all omitted, with only a faint trace of dim ink vaguely visible. Forget it? No, we have to open it. Okay, we open it. You unfold the letter, and the ink immediately becomes visible. It is if an invisible hand holds the pen like a sword, making swift, decisive strokes. After a moment, the content regains its original appearance. I have learned of your return to home, how you abandoned the ancient seas and saved the world from danger. I'm sure this has recovered your forgotten memories. In accordance with our old vow, we should once again roam our lands of past, drink in celebration, and recount our great adventures.
Upend the ancient sea and return to old ground. It's a letter for Don Hung.
Yeah?
But who is it from?
Who?
I should ask the conductor.
Yeah, who is the letter? Pom Pom. I wants to know. Clouds leave no trace. Vita in infinita. Pom Pom. Who is this card? It's Pom Pom. Yup. Pom Pom. Where are you, Pom Pom? Here he is. Yeah.
Huh? Trailblazer, do you need help with something?
Can I need help, my dear Pom Pom? Because, you know, there's a letter on the table, and who sent this letter?
Pom-Pom's been cleaning up this whole time and didn't see any letters.
What do you mean? This is creepy. Did someone sneak into the express?
What? Don't scare Pom-Pom like that! Why are there always strange things sneaking onto our train? Pom-Pom is going to upgrade the security level around here.
Calm down, we have me and the bat.
What does the letter say?
It's for Dan Hung, but let's hand the letter over to Pom Pom.
It looks like an invitation. Who could have sent it? Does Don Hong have any friends on the Law Fu?
Yeah.
If Pom Pom remembers correctly, he said he was exiled from there, right?
Exactly. Maybe friends genuine? Enemies the boy Baldy?
I highly doubt Don Hung's enemy would send an invitation letter.
Yeah.
Why don't you show Don Hong the letter? You know where to find him.
Yeah, let's find Danny. Yo, Danny. My boy. My boy, Danny. Where are you? Danny. Danny. Who is this letter?
What is it? Do you need something?
We received a mysterious letter for you.
There's no signature, and it doesn't mention a time or place. Looks like whoever sent this expects me to remember.
Yeah?
Unfortunately, I'm going to disappoint them.
What do you mean? You didn't recover your old self memories from the past? Why so serious?
Huh? Oh, I'm just thinking.
Yeah, bro, why didn't you say? Oh, I know who can it be. Maybe it's from G-Man. Maybe it's from Baldy.
Let me hold on to the letter. Anything related to Dan Feng's past should be handled with care.
Oh, now you talk about Dan Feng. You want help, Denny? You want help with that? Don't turn back, Stella. Danny. Why so mysterious? Oh, memories are coming back. Ooh. You evoke the cloud hymn, and a droplet of water condenses from the air and soaks into the letter. The handwriting disappears, and another line of writing blurs due to the water stain. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price.
Just as I thought. There was more than met the eye. Letting her leave first was a wise choice. I can't put her in danger again because of this.
Oh no, you really need our help, Danny.
If he didn't send the letter, then who did?
Who did it?
Maybe I should make a trip to the seat of divine foresight. I need to ask Jingliu about the Stellaron hunters.
Oh, we're going to see Jing. Okay. Team must include Jingliu. Okay, Shisho is here. But she won't be alone. We're gonna have the boy Baldy. We're gonna have March. And we're gonna have ourselves Bailu. Yep. This sounds pretty nice. Oh, what? Wait a minute. Jingliu here and Jingliu there. Yanqing. Qingzhu. What the fuck? What is going on, woman?
After all this time away from the Luofu, the seat of divine foresight has only become more hostile. It's quite reassuring.
What are you doing, woman?
Relax. You needn't be so cautious, young man. I'm just reminiscing about the old days.
Oh, yeah. Please, Shisho, beat his ass. Beat his ass, please.
However, I never thought Jingliu would send you to accompany me. It would seem our fates are intertwined.
Huh.
Huh?
What? Danny?
I've got my work cut out for me today.
Yeah. It's better for you to get out because we don't want a repeat of what happened in the Trailblazer Quest 1.2 and all that stuff.
Well, if it isn't Don Hung.
Yeah, boy. Greetings. I need to speak with the general about something.
Greetings. I need to speak to the general about something.
Thank you for repeating me, Danny.
Looking for compensation for the injuries I gave you? I accept full responsibility. They can deduct my next 100 years' salary if they like.
Oh, Yanqing, shut the fuck up. You're coping. That won't be necessary. I'm here about something else.
The Cloud Knights were doing their duty. I'm here to ask the general about the Stellaron hunters.
Stellaron hunters.
You came at a bad time. The general is busy with urgent work. You probably won't be able to meet with him today. But he did leave a message. Don Hung, do you recognize the person on the steps?
Oh my god, I think so.
I can't say that I know her, but she does look a little familiar.
Oof.
Is she a guest of the general's?
Don't get him, Shisho.
You don't remember her? I see. I suppose the memories of your previous life really were wiped clean after the rebirth.
Ooh.
That is Jingliu, the previous sword champion of the Xianzhou Luofu. She was the closest friend of Imbibitor Lune, your previous incarnation. She was also the General's master.
The closest friend to the Imbibitor Lune?
According to records of wars past, her blade has slain countless denizens of abundance. Not even the feather guards of the Wingweaver, the father wolf of the Borazin, or the gigantic mecha beast could withstand a single strike from her. She's a renowned legend.
Yeah, she's indeed a legend.
However, those are ancient stories. It's a shame that even a hero like her wasn't able to break free of Mara. It is said that in the end, Jingliu lost her sanity and slaughtered anyone in sight. She was deemed a criminal and fled to outer worlds. With her powers, you'd think there would be no one capable of bringing her in. For some reason, she arrived on the Luofu with a suspect disguised as a traveling merchant and said she wanted to turn herself in.
She arrived with Lacha? What?
Her surrender came with one condition: that she be allowed a day of freedom before the trial. She wanted to travel to Scale Gorge Waterscape and meet with her old friends one last time. I can't believe Jing Yuan actually agreed.
That's his master, Jingsu!
Before he left, he ordered us to accompany Jingliu during her last day on the Luofu. We're hosting an honored guest. We're escorting a criminal.
What? Jingsu suddenly stopped talking. Like her, you perceive a chill setting in the air around you.
Imbibitor Lune, you're here.
Oh, fuck.
Since you traveled all this way, why don't you come and talk with me?
Ooh.
Or should I call you by your name in this lifetime? Dan Heng.
That woman. Oh my god. Let's talk with her, okay? Jingliu.
When I left the Xianzhou, I heard they took away your scales and horns, forced you into a hatching rebirth, and detained you in the Shackling prison.
Yeah, because Dan Feng was an idiot.
I thought Imbibitor Lune had been wiped from this world. But then I returned to the Luofu and watched as you parted the sea. After all these years, it was a magnificent sight to behold.
Indeed it was. Yeah. But unfortunately, my past life is over,
The
Jingliu.
life of Imbibitor Lune ended. I stand before you, a completely different person.
I understand. The sins of a past life should be forgiven after rebirth. Now you are a nameless, traveling across the galaxy. But can anyone really bid farewell to their past?
No.
If my guess is correct, the Preceptors were unwilling to allow the Ichor line to end, and hoped for the Imbibitor Lune's resurrection. That is why they tampered with the molting rebirth and turned you into what you are now.
Do you want to make Imbibitor Lune pay for what they've done?
Imbibitor Lune's actions affected many. Are you here to set things straight?
I, too, am a criminal. What right have I to deliver punishment?
What about Baiheng?
I returned to the Luofu so I could surrender myself to the Alliance and atone for my sins.
What sins?
I did, however, have one request before the trial. I asked to be given a single day to go and see old friends, and to fulfill promises I made long ago.
What promises?
Jing Yuan has always been an understanding person. He heard that you would be coming and agreed to my request.
Okay, woman, you're a woman of mystery, but I'll go with that.
So, you're the one that mailed the letter to the Express.
Of course, Annie.
That's right.
In the meantime, what is going on, man? Why she's a criminal? Why she wants to atone for her sins?
The sea's depths conceal no stone, and dragons' breaths reveal the moon. The scenery of Scale Gorge Waterscape is truly as magnificent as the poems describe.
Wait. Locha? What the fuck is Locha doing on this quest?
But as a suspect, shouldn't I be bound and interrogated in the shackling prison? Is it really appropriate to bring me to a place like this, General?
Holding you in the shackling prison would be more trouble than it's worth. For security purposes, we will be performing your trial here.
What?
For security purposes. I suppose it's not my security you're talking about.
Otto, what are you doing?
The Stellaron's descent, the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection, the Destruction Emanator's impersonation of the Amicassator. According to the Skyfaring Commission's investigations, you arrived on the Law Fu with a group of merchants, but didn't make a single trade during your stay. Your departure coincided with the day the calamities took place.
What?
You took advantage of the chaos to sneak into the shackling prison, but seemingly took no course of action. Now you claim that you are responsible for the Stellaron crisis and wish to surrender yourself.
That is mysterious indeed.
Your behavior truly is puzzling.
Otto.
Can't seem to piece together your motive.
Otto, really? Really, Otto? What the fuck are you doing, man?
I was asked to deliver a token in my capacity as a traveling merchant. I knew nothing of its significance.
Token?
I admit I did have my own agenda for entering the shackling prison, but in the end, I found that the Law Fu did not possess what I was looking for.
What are you looking for?
It is through fear of punishment that I am choosing to surrender. The galaxy is a vast place, but I am merely a wanderer. It would be silly of me to think that I could outrun the Alliance.
What?
Merely a wanderer. You're too modest, Locha. Do I need to remind you of your actions at the Eternity Fortress and the Shroud Veil Star Zone?
What?
Or must I utter that tongue twister of a name?
Tongue twister? Hey, yo? Otto!
Well, they don't call you the Divine Foresight for nothing, General.
Dog! God damn it, Otto!
You flatter me. Fortunately, I did my research.
What?
This conversation would have been quite dry.
What?
Seeing that you sense something is amiss, are you looking to defend me and clear my name of
Tongue
suspicion?
twister!
That is beyond my control. Attempting to undermine the Alliance is a grave crime. According to protocol, you are to be held on the Xianzhou Shuling for a joint trial before the Ten Lords Commission and the 7 Arbiter Generals.
What?
However, at present, you have the opportunity to enjoy the beautiful scenery of Scale Gorge Waterscape. It will be the last view of the Law Fu you ever lay eyes on.
She told me that the High Cloud Quintet once gathered and feasted here hundreds of years ago. The unparalleled sword techniques of your master, the mesmerizing cloud hymn magic of Imbibitor Lunae Dan Feng, the artful piloting skills of Bai Heng, the divine weapons crafted by the Juming artisan Yanqing, and the unmatched stratagem of the general. The 5 of you vanquished evil from the world, creating legendary tales in your wake. Unfortunately, nothing lasts forever, and the High Cloud Quintet disbanded as each of you went your separate ways.
I'm speechless, but go on, sir. Go on. You have all the log here. That tongue twister of a name. What the fuckity fuck?
You removed me from the shackling prison and decided to interrogate me here. But not for security purposes. You wish to discuss things that shouldn't be overheard. You wish to discuss the one person you've avoided mentioning up to now. Your master, Jingliu.
What? I don't know what to comment because this is letting me speechless.
We can head out now. I would like to visit a few places from my memories, enjoy a glass of wine, and reminisce about the good times.
We can go on.
Have you mistaken yourself for a tourist?
Shut up, Yanqing!
I would make a wonderful tourist.
Shut up, Yanqing!
Lower your guard, young man. I have already surrendered myself to the Alliance, and I will keep my word. Besides, your general has already agreed to my request. Imbibitor Lune, you must accompany me. I won't take no for an answer.
Oh.
Regardless of whether you're still interested in your previous life, accepting my letter means that you've accepted my invitation.
You protect this woman with your life, Danny, because if you don't, I'm gonna kill you.
Lead the way.
Where should we start? Should we go to Stargazer Navalia first, or to the Artisanship Commission? So many memories are swirling inside my head. I can't get a grasp on any of them. When the people of the Xianzhou live to be more than 1,000 years old, each day is like carrying the weight of a mountain through an interminable maze.
I'm speechless.
How hard is it to choose a destination? We're going to Stargazer.
Shut up, Yanqing. Shut up.
The young are the antidote. Stargazer Navalia it is.
More respect to your elder, Yanqing. Shut the fuck up. What are we doing here? Oh?
If it's star skiffs you wanted to see, we could have headed to the Jade Gate. Why did we come all the way here?
Shut up, Yanqing.
Young man, have you ever heard of Baiheng, the Foxian pilot?
We heard, but I think he not.
Baiheng. I think I've seen that name somewhere before.
Baiheng. This name is unfamiliar to you and elicits no feelings. However, a voice inexplicably rings in your ears.
Let the noble High Elder drown the enemies in rain. We just need a watch from the sky, I presume?
Oh.
Imbibitor Lune, if memories are returning to you, share them.
Okay. I only remember fragments.
I think she was one of Imbibitor Lune's comrades.
She was a comrade and friend to both Imbibitor Lune and all of us. Well, that's all in the past now. The reason we came to Stargazer Navalia is because I wanted to pay tribute to her here.
In which way?
Huh? You mean the Foxian soul-soothing ceremony?
Yes, the sending off of a star skiff. It represents the voyage of the deceased into the stars.
We learned that.
Due to circumstances beyond my control, I never had the chance to bid farewell to her. It is something I have regretted to this day. As for procuring a star skiff, I know they can be manufactured here, but I know nothing of the process.
I see. Follow me.
Okay.
I don't know anything about manufacturing starskiffs either. But getting these machines careful. There's still Stellaron spirits lurking around.
The moonshine.
Let's destroy them.
Later moonlight.
Destroy them, Shisho.
Tough luck running into me. Phew.
We protect the baldy. We go
I will
with.
dispatch you. The fight is set.
We go.
Ready for death?
Yeah.
All will be revealed.
In the In lunar flame.
Failed to send you.
Perfect. She works well with Baldy. This is perfect.
Unnecessary.
Okay, good, good, good. Perfect. We continue.
Who goes
The
there?
moonshine won't.
That paradise. Savor it for me.
Line them up, Blade. Boom.
Later moonlight.
Let's go. It's time for destruct some fools, Jingliu.
Told you I could fight. Here. Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move.
A blade knows no mercy. Your end approaches. Unnecessary.
It's necessary, Blade. Shut up. Time to destroy some fools, Shisho.
Failed to send you.
Perfect. This is so perfect. Let's go to the Starskiff manufacturing line.
We've arrived. All ship production in Stargazer Navalia starts here.
Okay.
Just enter the command into the device. The vessel used to cultivate starskiff seeds will be activated, and a ship will appear in the skyport soon after.
Okay.
I remember now. I've seen Bai Hung's name in books before.
Oh, now you remember, young man.
You like to read? I couldn't tell.
You couldn't tell. The way he speaks so loud and proud.
Hey, I don't read much, but the general forced me to finish a bunch of ancient volumes during my training. I remember one called Views of the Universe from a Starskiff. The author's name was Bai Hung.
Have some respect for your elders, Yanqing.
That's right. Bai Hung was the one who wrote that travelogue.
It was actually really interesting. 90% of it was about starskiff crashes on different worlds and dangerous situations. It also had records of local species and ecosystems. I remember thinking, how could an ace pilot crash land her starskiff so many times? Then I realized that every time, she made the best of the situation and got back alive. Her luck really was out of this world.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Her luck always astonished us. Whenever she piloted a mission, you could almost guarantee a narrow escape from the jaws of some abundance behemoth, or a miraculous return from behind enemy lines. Very few starskiffs she piloted were able to return to port in one piece. The folks at the Skyfaring Commission secretly referred to her as the Starskiff Killer.
Oof.
She also possessed an uncanny ability to predict future events. Inauspicious ones, at least. Every ill omen that came out of her mouth would sure enough come true. Very few Cloud Knights had the courage to accompany her on missions. However, when it came to surviving, her fortunes were incredible. Even in the worst situations imaginable, she was always able to turn the tide. Luck is a type of strength, after all. I hope that this ship, built for the Star Skiff Killer, will also be able to return to the stars.
Okay, before long, the Starskiff assembly?
That'll do it. The Starskiff assembly line has been activated.
Okay.
The Starskiff will take shape and enter the skyport. Let's go wait for it there. It won't be long.
Okay.
See, the Starskiff is complete.
Easy peasy.
After being away from the Luofu for so long, I can finally say farewell to you.
So, what happened to Baiheng in the end?
In the end, I do not think the details are necessary.
Yeah,
We are here today to commemorate her.
let's respect Chisho's wishes.
Imbibitor Lune, do you still remember the battle against Shuhu?
Shuhu. It was a bloody battle against the denizens of abundance.
The Abundance Emanator, Shu Hu, rallied a great army and attacked the Alliance. I read about it in the Shackling prison.
You seem to be interested in learning about your past life.
Indeed.
Still, all of that was erased. After Shuhu attacked the borders, he disappeared without a trace. There are no records of his remains either. Let me refresh your memory. During that battle, Baiheng, being the headstrong girl that she was, managed to exhaust the luck that was bestowed upon her by the Rainbow Arbiter. She charged ahead and shattered the enemy's defenses, allowing the Xianzhou soldiers to break through Shuhu's sanguinary abyss and awaken you from your dragon's delirium. She was not able to walk out of that fight. We all shoulder a debt that we will never be able to repay.
God damn it.
For the Cloud Knights, giving up one's life on the battlefield is an honor. But that wasn't something you believed in. Imbibitor Lune, you couldn't accept that Baiheng was gone. Instead of leaving her to eternal rest, you decided to... You made a mistake that can never be undone.
What
There
mistake?
is no need to respond, Imbibitor Lune. Your answer is no longer important. And now, I will send off this Starskiff.
What? What is the answer? Jingliu, please.
Baiheng, I've brought your flagon. This was a gift handmade by him, though he never got the chance to give it to you in person.
Who is him?
I'm sorry it took so long for me to find it. Only by bringing it to you will my nightmares be calmed. I will fulfill what you asked of me. I will keep my word, even if it requires me to cut down the stars in the sky.
What? Who is him? And what Danfeng did?
Let's go. The Artisanship Commission is next.
Okay. But there's so many questions. Why here? Of all places.
Since the Arbor's resurrection, the land has been crawling with abominations. Even the Artisanship Commission's prized creation furnace is hanging on by a thread.
The crisis happened too suddenly. All the craftsmen and apprentices fled. Only a single master craftsman was left to hold the line until reinforcements arrived. That's how the creation furnace was saved.
Yeah, and we helped with the creation furnace. Thank you, Jingliu.
Interesting. Stubborn beyond valuing his own life. That reminds me of an extremely arrogant acquaintance. If he were to see the chaos of the Artisanship Commission today, he would burst into laughter at the Xianzhou's incompetence.
What's that supposed to mean? What's wrong with saving your own life and waiting for the Cloud Knights to arrive?
And yet where were the Cloud Knights when danger was at the door? From what I heard, it was a group of Outworlders that came to the rescue.
She has a point, Yanqing.
The Luofu's delves are big places. Besides, some of the troops were deployed to the Yanqing's campaign. The Cloud Knights were spread thin. It was impossible to guard everywhere at once.
Young man, why don't we continue our previous contest? Show me whether the sword techniques you are so proud
Oh
of have
no.
improved.
No. She shall beat his ass.
You just want me to do all the work. You think I'm gonna grant endless requests for a criminal?
Respect your elders, kid.
You go on ahead this time. We'll meet up at the creation furnace.
What?
Why did you send him away?
It is of no importance. But you and I haven't had a decent contest in ages.
I don't plan on fighting.
I'm not asking you to point your spear at me. Could it be that the abominations here aren't enough to motivate you?
Okay.
The moon shines on the truth.
The moon shines, and we beat
Even
asses.
after your rebirth, your moves and techniques haven't changed one bit.
When I move, it's
Like you never forgot.
Exactly.
All will be revealed.
Under lunar
In
flare.
lunar flame.
In lunar flame. Let's beat their asses, she show.
The fight is set.
You can't run! Try that again!
Bye-bye. You done.
Come on already.
Oh, shut up, Yanqing.
What took you so long this time?
Oh, yeah. Now you
Don't
can...
get anxious and Bibiter Lune. We have all the time in the world.
Indeed. Indeed. Jingliu, indeed.
The moon shines on the truth. This spear still recognizes you as its master. In Bibiter Lune, do you know who crafted it for you?
Yanqing.
It's been with me ever since my exile. I don't remember when I started wielding it.
Yanqing.
In
Lunar flame.
My turn! Here!
We go, baby. Oh, god damn it.
Can't run!
I done goofed.
Savor it for me.
Let's save it.
Nowhere to run.
Let's cut them up and knock them down.
Told you I could fight. Phew! Let me try hard. Watch this awesome move.
The awesome move. And there we go.
Your end approaches. You failed to send you.
We use Blade. And we cut them up. And knock them down.
Try harder. All will be revealed.
Under lunar flame.
Lunar flame.
And lunar flame.
Try that again. You can't run.
Tedious.
Yeah, tedious indeed. Easy.
You can continue to convince yourself that you are merely the reincarnation of Dan Feng and have nothing to do with his sins. And you can keep insisting that you have forgotten everything. But you cannot run from combat, Dan Heng. Your spearmanship is identical to Imbibitor Lunay's. Combat is like smelting. Purging the impurities with burning flames and exposing a person's true nature. Those are the words of the one who made Cloudpiercer for you. Do you remember?
Who made Yanqing, aka Blade?
Out of all of us, you were the closest to him. It was strange, really, to see someone so arrogant get along with someone so proud.
You mean Yanqing? A man with an indistinct face, standing arrogantly and irreverently in the front of the gun rack where the Cloudpiercer was placed.
This spear is sharp enough to pierce dragon scales. Be careful, High Elder, lest you hurt yourself with it.
Yeah, it's Blade.
Yanqing.
You still remember his name?
Yeah, the boy body.
When he was but a child, he swore to take revenge on the abominations. That's what drove him to travel across the stars to the Xianzhou to receive training.
To receive training? From whom? From you, Shisho?
When I first met him, he wasn't even as tall as my sword. But he was boasting about mastering all the crafts of the Artisanship Commission by the time he was 100 years old. The little brat was no less arrogant than the High Elder. At first, I wasn't too fond of his defiant nature. But when we met again, he was able to craft weapons that astonished the master craftsmen. He even snatched the Artisanship Commission title of Furnace Master. Unfortunately, the Alliance would never allow a short-life species to run the Artisanship Commission. He was only able to prove his worth alongside us outcasts in the end.
Okay, we learn a bit more about Blade. What's up, boy?
You didn't go easy just so I would get here first, did you?
They were reminiscing. Shut up, Yanqing.
Of course not. Your technique must have improved so much that I simply couldn't keep up with you.
Nice going, Jingliu. Nice going.
So, are we here to commemorate your short-life species friend?
Eavesdropping is a bad habit. Besides, when did I ever say he was no longer in this world?
It's Blade.
Even the cryocapsules wouldn't be able to extend the life expectancy of a short-life species for long. If he is still alive, he must be ancient.
Or Mara struck. He became a long-life species.
He transformed into a long-life species?
Afflicted with Mara.
Correct. Such are the twists of destiny.
Yeah.
Some people are born with unparalleled foresight, and exceptional intelligence, but make the most ill-advised choices at destiny's crossroads.
Indeed.
As smart as he was, he made the foolish attempt to use the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to aid in Bibiter Lunae in resurrecting his deceased companion.
Hello? He was trying to resurrect Baihang?
His stupidity turned him into a monster, cursed with immortality. His soul was shattered and became the evil that he hated most. The irony.
Ugh, for an old friend, you don't seem to have that much pity.
Shut up, Yanqing.
I gave him a second chance. Does that not count?
Indeed counts. A second chance.
What did you do to him?
Yeah.
He should have been eternally jailed in the shackling prison for his crimes. But I gave him a different kind of freedom.
What kind of freedom?
I took the shell that once held his soul and passed my sword techniques on to him. I let him die 100 deaths to remind him of the karma of his previous life.
Oh, it's Blade.
Afterward, I heard he was reborn and even gave himself a name.
Blade.
We've idled too long. Let's head to the Alchemy Commission.
Who's next? Who's going to be next on this journey? It's Blade, isn't it? Meanwhile, in Dragon Vista Hall, Scale Gorge Waterscape. Time for some more bombshells, baby.
As a follower of the Rainbow Arbiter, you have witnessed the catastrophe brought upon by the plague's author, General. Living beings turning into undying monsters, eventually used as sacrifices to the Abundance. What do you think should be done to put an end to it, General?
The Alliance follows the Rainbow Arbiter's edict to continue ridding the world of evil, so that one day Yaoshi might be vanquished and the cycle of life and death restored.
Under the auspices of the Rainbow Arbiter, the faithful Cloud Knights continue the hunt. Their devotion and sacrifices are indeed commendable, but their devotedness has made them close-minded.
Close-minded? What?
Take me, for example. My powers originate from the Abundance, yet my goals are aligned with the Alliance. The Hunt is not the only faction in the universe that wants Yaoshi dead. It is natural for short-life species to yearn for immortality. That is expected of any intelligent life form. To want to eliminate these thoughts would be equivalent to killing an eon. Such a goal is so impossible as to be laughable, to be honest. So, in order to sever Yaoshi's curse, one must look to the source for a different solution. Your master happened upon a revelation and returned from the Mara. She has traveled many worlds and discovered a solution.
What kind of a solution?
I'm listening.
I apologize, General. I'm afraid the next move will have to be made on the Shu Ling.
What?
As I expected. Your surrender is just the next step in your scheme. You wish to avail yourself of the Ten Lords' decree to enter Shu Ling and stand before the 6 generals, even the Marshal. That is your true agenda. And the purpose of the contents of your coffin.
General, you said it yourself. This is beyond your control. It is the law of the Alliance. We cannot deviate from it.
Splendid, well done. This was a spectacular move.
You've changed, Jingliu.
Wait?
The man I knew would never have admitted he was bested.
What the hell is going on? Is Bai Hung on the coffin? I am speechless. The Artisanship Commission. Now, what do you want here, woman? No. No.
Order's already been restored to the Alchemy Commission. Why are we here?
I heard the healer lady is capable of curing all diseases. I'm here for the same reason anyone would be. For a checkup and consultation. Patience, young man. We're not far from Scale Gorge Waterscape. The mission the General tasked you with is about to come to an end.
Okay, Bailu, what the hell is going on?
Dunhung, what a surprise! Are you not feeling well? Please, come this way.
I'm not here for a checkup, Bailu. She is here for a consultation.
Miss Bailu. She's here for a consultation.
Oh, I see. Are you here for your eyes? Or is it something else?
My eyes are fine. I cover them to avoid seeing that which reminds me of the past and riles my inner demons. My thoughts have been disordered lately, and I experience occasional night terrors. Do you have a way to soothe my mind, Dragon Lady?
Those symptoms don't sound like my area of expertise.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares? The healers of the Alchemy Commission don't get to pick and choose their patients. Give me your hand. We'll start by checking your pulse. You'll need to take some translucence worms so I can take a closer look.
Translucent. What? Violet's taking someone's pulse.
Your hand! It's freezing! Please wait. Dunhung, can I speak to you for a minute?
Yeah? What is it?
Your friend here has a very peculiar condition.
Yeah?
Her pulse is extremely faint. Normally, this would mean that
She's dead. She won't live much longer.
She won't live much longer.
Let the healer make the professional diagnosis.
Oh, really, Bailu?
Your friend's situation is unique. She looks healthy, but her hands are cold as ice. It feels like there's a dark current running and pulsing between her core esse and her veins. I've never seen anything like it. With more research, I might be able to make a new entry in the medical records. Can you and your friend come back for follow-up visits?
Your friend's situation is unique. She looks healthy, but her hands are cold as ice. It feels like there is a dark current running and pulsing between her core and her veins. Her core esse and her veins. Okay. Decline respectfully.
Today's her last day in the Luofu.
Yeah.
What a shame. If she could stay for a few days, I might be able to figure out how to cure her.
Don't tell me.
I'll do my best. No matter what I administer, she's gonna need to drink a ton of warm water from this point on. Come with me. I'll prescribe her some soul-returning vitality infusion. It won't cure her, but I'll... Wait! Where did my big medicine box go? I'm sorry. Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were expelled, Things have been a mess around here.
Uh-huh.
Tanheng, you mind coming with me to retrieve my medicine? I could use your skills.
Okay.
Are you in trouble, Dragon Lady? I'll come along as well.
Oh, shut up, Yanqing.
No. No trouble at all.
Okay.
It's no bother. A little walk will do me good.
Ah. I can smell the herbs. It's around. Hey! Give me back my medicine box! That thing runs so fast! Don't let it get away!
Come here, doggo. Oh, really? Really, the monkey?
There's an even bigger monster protecting this one!
We got this.
When did so many creatures start visiting the Alchemy Commission?
Careful.
Allow me to eliminate these obstacles, Dragon Lady. Stand back. The chill of my sword freezes everything in its path.
Let's go, Shisho.
Soon to be departed.
So this is why your hands are so cold! Here! Need a doctor?
Your end approaches.
We have to attack them.
Stand down. Later moonlight.
Let's go.
Cold isn't something normal flesh could withstand.
Yeah. Let's cut them fools.
You can't run!
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
In lunar flame.
Failed to stand you. That paradise, savor it for me.
Let's go, Blade. Line them up and knock them down.
Try that again!
Don't hit her, you stupid wolf.
Let me tend your wounds.
I will dispatch you.
Cut them down, Shisho. Oh, you're exhausted now, little monkey.
This awesome move!
You're exhausted, huh?
What's in your prescription? Thanks a lot.
Let's heal them up.
Nowhere to run.
Cut them down, Shisho. Easy.
Alright, let me make sure nothing's missing. Excellent. The calming valerian and chi strengthening infusions are here. Let's head back. Never make a patient wait too long.
Okay.
Danger.
Apologies again for the delay. This prescription won't cure you, but it will nourish your body and calm your mind.
Okay.
Very well. The fate of a long-life species is inevitable, even with the best doctors.
You're Mara-struck? I don't see the symptoms in you at all. What with the incident on the Law Fu, I've treated a number of Mara-stricken patients recently. They all presented with signs of incoherence, delirium, or frightening physical mutations. You don't seem to have any of that.
I made a deal that allowed me to retain what life I had left in me. I may be sane, but one thing is certain. My mind is already at its limit. And yet, I still have many unfulfilled wishes, and plenty of unfinished business.
I see. So you've learned to live with your illness. I can't help much with issues of the spirit, but the medical records do mention that calming the mind is a way to heal the body. If you're able to forget about the past, there might be a chance for your symptoms to regress.
Yes, cure her. Cure her, Bailu.
Really? How unfortunate. My hatred overshadows my other emotions. I chose to hold on to it, to embrace it, and to use it to maintain my existence.
No!
All I have left are the sword in my hand and my hatred of the past. If I am without either of them, I would fall into an empty void. Thank you for your advice, Dragon Lady. Meeting you has provided more healing than any kind of medicine or remedy. By the way, among those you've treated in recent days, did you notice a person in bandages?
Bandages? That's a vague description, you know. I'm not sure. We get injured patients from all over the Xianzhou for treatment. And the number of injuries we see has skyrocketed since the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
The person I'm inquiring about is tall, with a serious expression. He also carries a crude sword with him at all times. Have you seen someone like that, Dragon Lady?
Oh, yes! Someone came by today that matches that description.
Ooh, Blade!
He must have suffered some kind of sword wound. He had a strong scent of blood. Though, from the way he behaved, it must have been fairly minor. He didn't even take the medicine I prescribed.
Typical Blade.
He's probably looking for a different kind of medicine. Well then, it would seem that everything is in place. Let's go meet our old friend.
Ooh. Everything is set in motion. What is next? Now. Shisho. Locha. Blade.
Take this man away. This does not involve him.
What?
Yanqing.
Oh.
And so, everyone is present. I never thought the High Cloud Quintet would be able to gather again in the same place after hundreds of years. If I remember correctly, the 5 of us made a promise here 7 centuries ago. We promised that no matter what happened, we would gather here together and share a drink. How sad that Scale Gorge waterscape remains empty while the world continues to turn. Some of us have been reborn, while others were denied death. Some have become criminals, while others can no longer fulfill their promises. And in the end, our friendship is no more. Soon, I will be shackled and tried. This will be the last you see of me. This is why I sent out the invitations before departing, hoping that everyone would be gathered here for my final farewell. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. Imbibitor Lunae, the chief culprit, chose to use the transmutation arcanum as a means of resurrection, begetting terrible transformation and great calamity in the process. He dishonored the name of the fallen. Yanqing, the accomplice, arrogant and oblivious, used the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to assist Imbibitor Lunae in his evil. He fell, becoming an immortal abomination. As for Jingliu, the sinner, she succumbed to Mara, slaughtered her people, and abandoned her oath. Now it is time we pay for what we have done. Dan Heng, You can never escape the shadow of Imbibitor Lunae. He is your origin, and his sins will accompany you in your path forward until you meet your eventual doom. Blade, what a fitting name. In the remainder of your infinite life, you will experience only murder and your own death, all the while pleading for a place to rest. This is the only way you are able to relinquish Yanqing's regrets. And I will face the punishment of the Alliance and suffer an eternal punishment before paying an even worse price. That is the only way to keep the memory of the pain of the past from fading away. High Cloud Quintet, it is time to say goodbye.
Okay, what is going on here?
A wineless gathering, accompanied by only sadness and bitterness. What a depressing reunion. Jingliu, is it not time you sent me to the Shuling?
The laws of the Alliance cannot be subject to change. Unfortunately, your next stop will be the Yuchi. I reported everything to the Marshal, and the Seer strategist just so happened to take an interest in the case. They set up a Deca-light reflection barrier in hopes of meeting the two of you beforehand.
Jingliu, you haven't changed at all. Always trying to destroy the plans of others. But in the end, whether it be you, me, the Cloud Knights, or the generals of the Rainbow Arbiter, we are all just pawns in a game of the gods. I am sick and tired of treading on a predetermined path. No matter, I will deviate if you insist. But this does not change how things will end. Ultimately, I will stand on the side of victory.
Then I shall see this gamble through.
Wait. Jingliu, before you leave, you still owe me my due.
What?
I have tried. Besides inflicting more wounds on your body, there is nothing else I can do for you. The immortality that you possess is not something that can be dealt with so easily. I am sure Destiny's Slave already told you that the swords of mortals are incapable of killing someone with the flesh of an emanator.
He did. But you still owe me the attempt.
I told you when I taught you the way of the sword. I am uninterested in drawing my blade against someone who does not long for life, who wants only to be slaughtered.
You will only draw against an opponent. Jingliu, allow me to repay you for your teachings.
Ooh.
Savor the moment. I will deliver you a brief moment of death.
Whoa. Cutscene.
We were here once, 700 years ago. Laughing, sparring, and thinking about the future. Their faces still linger before my eyes, like a bygone dream. I thought those joyful days would flow indefinitely before us, like a Xianzhou lifetime. Yet, will eventually fade like clouds from the sky.
A familiar feeling. Almost as if we've returned to my first sword lesson. You used the sword Yanqing crafted, and pierced, sliced, and impaled me time and time again. The swordplay used to slay our enemies of old is still engraved on this despicable shell. All I can do is watch my flesh become severed, healed, and restored. It's as if they're saying, why? Why did you and Imbibitor Lune commit such an unforgivable sin? I know that you have no interest in my answer, which is why I asked the question as you looked me straight in the eye. I've asked myself that same question infinite times, but was never able to find the answer. Why? Why is it that only the abominations can return time and time again? Why does someone like her have to be buried, burned to ash, and eventually forgotten? Why, in the end, you unleashed the final piercing blow and left both me and the sword in the withered grave? The miraculous thing is that in my brief moment of death, all the pain went away, like when we drank to drown our sorrows.
Holy speechless. We can't talk to Yanqing, neither Blade or Jingliu, only Jingliu.
Imbibitor Lune, what do you plan on doing next?
I'm going to return to the Express.
Once this gathering ends, I will return to the Express to continue my journey.
The Express won't be able to carry you forever. Your friends all have burdens of their own, just as we did back then. I did think about giving up on revenge and letting go of everything when I fled the Luofu years ago. However, as time passed, it became more and more clear. It was like an old friend that accompanied me every passing day, always nagging in my ear. The memories of what I did when I was Mara-struck are deeply rooted. Since I am unable to rid myself of them, I decided to face them head-on in the end. Maybe when I witness the fall of the abundance, you and Yanqing will find true release. Goodbye, Imbibitor Lune.
Don't go. Oh, God.
Dunhung, the General wants me to forget about everything I saw today.
He's just trying to protect you.
I understand. These disputes are far too complicated for me right now. Swordplay is a lot simpler. I have some close friends of my own in the Cloud Knights. Will we fall out the way you guys did?
I don't think so. I have to go.
Goodbye for now, Dunhung. I hope the next time we meet, it'll be under happier circumstances.
Yeah. And learn to shut your mouth, Yanqing. Yanqing!
She couldn't do it with her sword either. She still couldn't do it. We have no choice but to continue the pursuit. This is the price the two of us must pay.
Yeah. If you wish, I will see it through.
I will see it through.
Elio's script still requires you to stay alive. For now. I don't mind prolonging my vengeance. It might be more interesting that way.
Yeah, let's be homies, Blade. And now you, Jing.
She's gone.
Yeah, she's gone.
All this must have seemed like a silly performance to someone newly reborn. But I am unable to prevent my old friends from taking sides against one another.
Should I be responsible for Dan Feng's actions?
Who you are is a question that only you can find the answer to. Even if the Preceptor's interference denied you a true rebirth.
I have to go.
Yes. It has been a long day for you, Dan Heng.
Okay. New massage. Yeah, everything okay? We heard that you received an anonymous letter. We were worried, blah blah blah. I want to meet some old friends. Blah blah blah. Phew, that's a relief then. March is always preoccupied. Himeko said she made coffee for us, and it's gone. Bent but unbroken. Oh my god. What a quest. What a quest. They really compensated for everything that 1.3 didn't have. And now with Pom Pom on the background, Servo and March, I thank you. I say you goodbye, but I thank you so much for watching. Give a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new, and I'll be back with more Honkai Star Rail content. Bye!